Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas, okay? Spend time with your families. And if you all been traveling and living in the East Coast where the winter storm has been, I am definitely praying for you and keeping you all in my prayers, sending you positive, good vibes. So I wanted to get on here a little bit to talk about Tory Lanez. Now that we already know what happened between Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion. Tory Lanez was basically guilty. He was guilty of all charges. And I have discussed this topic on my latest video. Okay, so if you're not subscribed or whatever, be sure to hit that subscribe button and also check out the latest video on my channel discussing Tory Lanez actually getting guilty and his dad reaction and also social media reaction as well. But I had to get on here to talk about Tory Lanez. There's a petition going around for Tory. There's a petition going around for him, basically saying that he needs to be released. There's a lot of fans on social media that is calling out to appeal the verdict. Okay, that he could be facing up to 30 years in prison. Well, I'm sorry, facing up to 22 years up in prison and could also be deported back to Canada. So this Saturday on Christmas Eve, there was a campaign hosted on change.org one day after the trial was completed, and basically saying that, did a whole breakdown of a petition. And you guys, this petition has now officially have over 40,000 signatures on this petition about appeal Tory Lanez verdict. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here, guys. So hopefully y'all can see my screen. Okay, as y'all see, this appeal has already over 40,000 about to say 40,000 subscribers, 40,000 signatures. And this person who started this petition was this girl named Yasmin Tory. Hopefully I said her last name correct. Yasin. So she posted on here and said Tory Lanez was found guilty of all charges, and it is true, and it is a true miscarriage of justice. The state did not provide that Tory undoubtedly committed any crime. Reasonable doubt loomed over a 10-day trial as prosecution to show us that they were not alternative explanations of the events. A circus of speculation, insufficient evidence, inconsistencies, and drunken memories left us with much moral certainty of any truth. Meanwhile, the jury itself may have put him in a terrible position to begin with. If the prosecution believed the victim account, why was Tory not charged with attempted murder and kidnapping? Instead, gave lesser charges that they were unable to prove without doubt. He faces now 30 years in prison and deportation. E.J. King is the only witness who gave a clear testimony. We literally witnessed every other testimony filled with inconsistencies and contradictions, including a suspect requests full immunity and plead the fifth to not incriminate herself. Kelsey also committed perjury. Many said she was paid off. How is this reasonable? She said things damaging to the Tory Lanez case. The lead investigator did a shooty job of fully interviewing the one natural witness and ignored evidence that it could have been another person. They didn't even test the other potential suspect for DNA on the gun. Tory DNA was not found on the gun. A female was. Meg and Kelsey lied about violently fighting that night. Meg lied about being intimate, arguing in a car, being extremely drunk, and about why she was asked to leave the party. There is a witness that says the girl shot first, and he was asked repeatedly in different ways and maintained the same answer. Plus, Megan, the victim, lied on Gayle King on her IG Lives and in interviews. She also went from stating she didn't know who did it and that her back was turned to "you shot me." Her story then progressed to what she saw him do when she turned around. Later that she turned on her neck, seeing it from the side. Next, Kelsey admitted that September 2022 testimony was fabricated and that her text message was sent out of panic. Panic of what? What did she do? What is she asking immunity? Why did she lie and say Meg and I might have just bumped into each other that night? For instance, playing Kelsey audio, even though she said she was lying at the time due to pressure from the state, the judge also stopped the defense from questioning the detective about his domestic violence past, stating that it isn't relevant. Yet would let the state question Tory's entire background outside of the case to paint a scary black man image if he got on stand. Megan Pete has been allowed from day one to promote a narrative without Tory able to speak once. She campaigned building a career gaining soldiers, including celebrity and political supporters. She made millions and became hip-hop it girl. The jury was not able to even hear from the driver who was a witness for Tory Lanez. Why? The unprepared prosecution said they needed a week knowing that request would prevent another witness from telling a different side from Megan. Not to mention, 2 jurors got replaced midway. After 8 days, most of us thought that this would end in a mistrial at the most. What is interesting is that as of yet, no charges are being brought against Meg and Kelsey for committing perjury on the stand. The state got handled a case filled with holes and won because of an irresponsible jury, which voted to send a man away. The law said if there is any reasonable doubt, then there is a jury job to declare one innocent. Yet that is not what happened. The jury system failed him. This means they failed his son, his parents, and people who want to believe in the justice system. This is not about if you like Megan, nor about how you feel about what happened that night. It is only about the evidence that was presented. Did they prove guilty without reasonable doubt? Logic and unbiased opinion says this verdict was a miscarriage of justice. Tory Lanez's father said, this case is just about wins and loses for the careless, corrupted DA's office. Many say Tory Lanez became the DA sacrificial lamb. This case is about branding, marketing, label heads, and music industry that pushes narrative based on who they have personally invested millions into. Could Jay-Z or Rock Nation be involved? The justice I want for Megan is for the full truth to come out, rather than the scrambled truth we are left with. Who really hurt Meg? Was this case taken because of political pressure to fake protect Black women? African Americans went along with hashtags and didn't protect anyone instead caused division between Black women and Black men, a trick that we so easily fall for. This petition is not to tear down nor chastise Megan Thee Stallion, but it's to ask for our justice system to do the right thing. And an injustice for one of us is an injustice for all. Simply, the case against Tory Lanez deserves a more thorough investigation. Appeal this case and grant him a fair trial. Help me get the California justice system to do the right thing. Let's protect our community from injustice. This has really been trending. There's a lot of people, as you see in these comments here, that is standing with Tory, that are Team Tory. They feel like that Tory is actually they feel like that Tory Lanez is in it. Okay, let me come back on screen here. Let me get a little gift going on. So you guys, so a lot of people are feeling like Tory Lanez is the victim in this situation. A lot of people feel like that Megan Thee Stallion lied. Also, Kelsey Harris should be charged as well for perjury. So it's still a lot of loopholes in this whole case. I feel like, yes, the case was definitely rushed for Christmas. However, come on now. At the end of the day, Megan Thee Stallion was shot. Okay? Sis was shot. And I feel like that Tory was aggressive. Like, I mean, have you guys not seen his character? Let's not act like he's a complete victim, and let's not push this narrative as if Black men are always getting criminalized. No, we've seen how this man acts. We've seen his character, and I love Tory Lanez's music. He's a great artist. I feel like he's like another version of a Jacquees. He makes good remakes, but however, him as a person and just seeing how he degrades women on his quarantine radio, he gives me a 100% narcissist. So whatever he get coming his way, he deserves it, in my honest opinion. And I just said, that's just my honest opinion. But guys, I would love to know your thoughts and opinions on this case. Do you feel like that Tory Lanez is a victim in this whole case, or do you feel like that Megan Thee Stallion co-played this whole thing and she BS'd her way and she's a liar? Let me know your thoughts and comments below, and let's go ahead and get the discussion going. All right. All right. Meet y'all in the comments.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Josiah's World TV. Now if you like this video, make sure you click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you can be notified when I post more videos. Bye bye.